Okay, so 1 divided by 20 gives us 0.05, which is 5%. This would work. And because we move that decimal twice, that gives us 5%. So we're going to multiply 840 times 0.05, and that gives us 42. What's nice is we know now that each one that has a 1 is also 5%, because no matter what, 1 divided by 20 is 0.05, and that gives us 5. And when we multiply that by 840, we will get 42, again for both of those. So then we're going to divide 2 divided by 20, and we get 0.10. Move that decimal twice. We get 10%. So 840 times 0.10 gives us 84. 3 divided by 20 gives us 0.15, which is 15%. And that gives us 840 times 0.15, which is 126. So to find the median, we need to put those numbers in order from least to greatest. So we have 42 3 times. Then we have 84, and then we have 126. So we are going to cross off until we find the middle, and our middle number is 42. And to find the range, we do our largest number minus our smallest number. So that gives us 84. So that means that our data, our variation, is between 84 numbers. So from our smallest number to our largest number, there's 84 numbers in between there. And our median is 42. If it asks you about the mode, we would also know that our mode is 42, and that's because 42 occurs the most. All right, example 2. You want to know the mean, which is the average, number of hours students with a part-time job work each week. At each of 6 schools you randomly survey 10 students with part-time jobs. Your results are shown over here. Use each sample to make an estimate for the mean number of hours students with part-time jobs work each week. Describe the variation, which is our range, of the estimates. So to find the mean, we add up all of our numbers. So when I add, I'm going to put that here, we are adding these. When we add these all up, we get 70 for the first one. Add these all up, and you get 73. For school C, we get 77. For school D, we get 50. For school C, when we add those all up, we get 80. And for school F, when we add all of those numbers up, we get 90. So now to find the mean, we are going to take all of those numbers that were added up. So for school A, we added them up and we got 70. And we divide by the number of numbers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers, which they told us there would be. There were 10 students surveyed. So 70 divided by 10 gives us 7. So our average is at school A would be that students with a part-time job on average work about 7 hours. So for school B, we had 73. So we do 73 divided by 10, and we get 7.3. So at school B, on average, they work about 7.3 hours per week. For school C, we had 77. 77 divided by 10 gives us 7.7. So school C, on average, they were working about 7.7 hours per week. School D, we said 50. So 50 divided by 10 gives us 5 hours per week. E was 80, so we're going to do 80 divided by 10, and that gives us about 8 hours per week for each student. And then for school F, we have 90, so 90 divided by 10 gives us about 9 hours per week that students work. So now it says estimate the range. So that means we're going to take our largest number, which we have as 9, and our smallest number, which is 5. So 9 minus 5 gives us 4. So our variation is between 4 numbers. From our smallest number to our biggest number, there are 4 numbers in between. Then it says, use all 6 samples to make one estimate of the mean number of hours students with a part-time job work. So we are going to add up all of those 6 averages we just got. So we're going to do 7 plus 7.3 plus 77. Nope, not 77. Sorry, 7.7 plus 5 plus 8 plus 9. And we're going to add those all up first, and then we divide by 6 because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 schools that we looked at. So when we add those all up, we get 44, and now we divide that by 6. So 44 divided by 6 gives us 7.3333, and that goes on forever and ever and ever. So we're going to write that as 7.3 repeating. So now I want you to do the try it on your own, but if you read the instructions, it tells us this time we want to find the median. So you need to order each group from least to greatest, and then find the middle number of all 6 numbers, and then find the range. Ready, go.